What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, as always, I want to remind you that I have books for sale and you can find them at the link in the description. I have Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder, a big book of weird top 10 lists, 2 horror anthologies, and a standalone 36-page slasher comedy novelette set in a retirement home called Brookhaven. That one's only $1. Buy one, buy them all. And when you do, you help support the channel and you get something awesome for yourself. And I appreciate you when you support the channel. There are also links down below to PayPal and Ko-Fi.com if you just want to donate that way. It's all very much appreciated. Like every country, I don't think there are any exceptions. History is kind of weird. You know, every country has those things in their past, or they do things different from other countries that some people might consider weird or strange or maybe even fascinating. And of course, Cambodia is no different. I thought I would give you guys a few facts you might not know about Cambodia. Just something to keep in mind. Because sometimes these things, I don't know, they can kind of give you a little taste, a little hint of what a country is like when you find out about them. And the first thing is that it's not really called Cambodia. Technically, it's called the Kingdom of Cambodia, if you want to get all proper. But even then, it has not always been that. It's only been called the Kingdom of Cambodia since 1993, I want to say. That name has not been around that long, like some other countries. They've had the same name throughout their history. But it was used once before in 1953. So we've kind of ended up where it first started in 1953 as the Kingdom of Cambodia. But since 1953 and before 1993, whenever a new regime took power, whenever a new political order was placed, they've changed the name. I believe it's been changed 5 times in that period, including the Democratic Republic of Kampuchea. Whew. And that is a mouthful, and I don't think anybody wants to try to write that down several times a day. But it has been back to the Kingdom of Cambodia now for a while, and let's hope that it kind of stays that way. The second thing is that this is a very young country. I don't mean young in terms of the age of the country itself or how long it's been around, but in the population. Over 63% of everybody who lives, or all people who live in Cambodia that are local, over 63% are under the age of 30. That's a huge amount of people, which makes Cambodia one of the, people-wise, one of the youngest countries in the world on average. But it also means you get to come here and experience some of that youthfulness. For an old guy like me, that's always appreciated. And as we all know, cliche as it is, children are our future. I mean, they're going to be the ones to take over. They're going to be the ones to make the changes necessary as they see fit for their country in the future. And it's good to see a large population of young people to carry on these traditions and lifestyle of the Khmer people. That's always good to see. The third thing, the national animal of Cambodia. This one was kind of weird. It's called the Khopre or Khupre. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'll put a picture up right about here. Yeah. It's also known as the forest ox. And at one time it was considered to be extinct. But then some of them popped up, and a national decree was put in order to protect them. And right now they are still considered critically endangered. But like I said, laws are in place to protect them. The punishments are high if you get caught poaching or killing them. But yeah, well, I guess officially it's the national mammal of Cambodia. Yeah, because they do have other national animals. You know, everybody's got to have a national bird, maybe a national snake or something. I don't know. But as far as mammals go, and basically what people will tell you, that creature is the national animal of Cambodia, and it symbolizes, you know, majesty and strength. You saw the picture. Those look like some strong animals that would not hesitate to gore you in the chest should you get too close. So it's, you know, it'll attack and rip your heart out. So in that case, it's much like every woman I've ever known. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, that is the national animal of Cambodia. And then let's talk about the flag. The flag of Cambodia is one of only 4 in the world that has a picture of a building on it. That building is, of course, Angkor Wat, the national pride of Cambodia, UNESCO site, largest religious structure in the world. And if you notice on the flag, I believe this is the only country where that building on the flag takes front and center. It takes up a good portion of their national flag because that is their heritage, of course, that is their tradition. You know, they are ancestors of the Khmer Empire, and they're very proud of that. Oh, look at this. We're over here at Tiger Hot Dog. Buy any hot dog and 6 wings, get a side and drink free. Ooh. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, Chenang. Yeah, that's a good place to eat. One of my subscribers wrote me and sent me a video. He happened to stop by there based on my recommendation and ate. So that's always good to see. And speaking of that, speaking of Cambodia and its size, it is a small country. I believe it's the 2nd or 3rd smallest country in the world. I might be wrong about that, but I believe that's it. But anyway, the country of Cambodia could fit inside the United States state of Nebraska. So if you look on a map and you find in the United States the state of Nebraska, that's about how big Cambodia is as far as landmass goes. It is not a very big country. It's very small. But again, depending on how you feel about that, I think that's a good thing. It's easier to manage, and they still are able to produce massive amounts of money for the country in things such as tourism, textiles, rice exports, and all that good stuff. So far they are doing good. And last but not least, I want to mention that I don't get involved in politics, not even back home. I just don't care. But the one over here is technically a democratic monarchy. They do have a king, they do have a queen. They are very well respected, and people are taught to give them their proper respect. They do not directly get involved in politics. They leave that up to the elected prime minister and cabinet and all the people in the ministries and different departments. But they are the face of Cambodia, the official figureheads of Cambodia, and don't say anything bad about them. People will not look kindly on you if you do. Let's just put it that way. All right. So that's just some fun facts about Cambodia I thought I'd share with you. Be sure to leave a comment below if you find out any more. let everybody know. And as always, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, you can buy my books down there. You can donate through PayPal or Ko-Fi.com and get put on my list to receive all my future books for free. There are other channels blogging from this part of the world. Be sure to check all those out. They are amazing. And my other channel, Horror Reads, where every 3 days I upload a new video about the latest horror book I've read. So check all those out. And if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.